Welcome back. It's time for the Human Imperium to reign supreme once again. Oh God, that's way too rainy supreme-y. Alright, let's move this underway. After some discussion with my viewers, I have come to the conclusion that, well, let's move you into this one right here. So, okay. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that taking the Fel Null head-on, probably not the best of ideas, so we will leave that idea as is. They got over 1 million fleet power. We can barely compete with that with our relatively small forces. Let's upgrade some of these fleets while we're at it, shall we? We have kind of streamlined our fleet designs, though. We do have a significant amount of fleet power available at the moment. We're adding more cruisers every single day, which is pretty great. The main problem I have is that a lot of my battleship designs are AA battleships. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually change those out a little bit to add some more firepower to that. As you can see, we got the spinal mounts and some kinetic, etc. So what I want to do here is actually add some more plasma where possible. It's only a single plasma, mainly because that's all we can really muster energy-wise, so, which is not the greatest, but whatever. So that's 43 additional, I think it's like 7 per second, so 43 by 7, that's 14, so 28, that's 280 additional damage on the field. The Republic of Demis, who the hell are these guys? The Republic of Demis. Oh, oh, okay. It looks like the Fel Null has I found a new plaything to mess around with. But yeah, yes, we will extend the deal, obviously. The spice must flow. Energy is maxing out again. Yes, the spice must flow. When can we go to war? In 3 years' time. Yes, let's continue the deal. How strong are these guys right now? Pathetic. Okay, pathetic. That's great. So we're making way enough energy. Let's build another design here. So like, they're gonna most likely gonna try to take this this territory here, which is something that I'm not too keen on losing. It is actually this one over here. So as soon as we start to defend, they will most likely try to take this territory, which is fine. They'll just have to deal with these trapper designs that I'm just going to put in here. And I wish them all the luck in the world trying to counter that. There's an Arctic world down in here. What shall I do? Whoa! Okay. Alrighty then. What the hell? And how did I not realize this? Capella it is. Did I purge this completely? I couldn't have. Did I accidentally purge it completely? It wouldn't be the first time shit like this has happened. You know, sometimes you get a little bit too excited, you know. New alien species to purge, you know, it's not optimal, sure, but, you know, it happens sometimes. Alright, cool. Oh, what the hell? Why is nobody on this tile here? How are we doing food-wise? 13. Even though nobody is using the virtual combat arena, they always seem to be pretty goddamn happy, so there's at least that. Apparently the robots are not particularly happy because of population purges. What did I give them the ability to feel to begin with? It doesn't really matter, does it? No, it doesn't, so let's just go with this. These guys aren't particularly happy. Also, probably population purges. Yep. They're still producing resources like mad, so it's probably just a visual bug. So I'm not really all that fussed. Yep, all the robots here. It looks like we are on the verge of finishing the purging here. Apparently, we have managed to ram some of these buildings into the ground, probably because of orbital bombardment. You know, such is life. Sometimes, you know, you gotta go with the punches, so to speak. And that's fine, you know. We've got more than enough resources to do whatever the hell we want. We're basically giving everybody a giant middle finger. And that's the only way that I expect things to go. Let's go to Brother as well. A bit more cruisers. Can never go wrong with more cruisers. There we go. Just adding a bunch more of those. And we're maxing out on our energy again, so you should know the trick now. There we go. Adds another 4,500, so that's problem solved. The Hanfalier Republic. Aside from the Felnol, probably the biggest issue right now. They are mostly extremely pathetic, as expected. But they still should be able to field some decent armies, or at least capital fleets, which is worrying in some respect. But yeah. I had somebody else ask me as well. It's like, hey, Spec, when your empire gets this big, how on earth do you keep track of all the mining stations? And, sir, I will tell you how I keep track of the mining stations. I just don't. I just don't bother with it anymore because it's just, every once in a while, I'm just like, oh, yeah, there's some stuff over there that is not being mined. You know, fair enough. Then I'll send the construction ship out to go and fix that problem. But in general, I don't really scour the entire map saying, hey, you got to go and fix this problem. I got to go and fix that problem. It's not really a thing that really happens at this stage of the game, especially when you have 1,000, 1,500 science income of every single type. You're making 1.7, 1.8 energy minerals. The sheer amount of resources you have available are completely insane, and it doesn't really matter at this stage to really worry about that sort of thing. Anyway, let's build some more cruisers, shall we? Rapier assault cruiser, that is probably a little bit too much. He says right after saying that resources will never be a problem. Oh, well. This does not have any... Oh, what the hell? You, sir, do not have a spaceport upgrade, and you don't have a spaceport at all. You probably don't either. Oh, yeah, you do. Alright, fair enough. So, it just means that we're going to get a lot more resources in terms of fleet cap. We're almost on 4K, and our total fleet power is 3K, so we should be able to add another 100,000 without running into too many problems. All right, army damage plus 10. Border range plus 10 is nice. It's probably also the cheaper one. Obviously, there was the army health. I didn't notice that one. It was relatively cheap, but I'm not particularly interested in that moment because, yeah, we're just going to go and cleanse, basically. Oh, the Hanfalier are growing their territory, though. Construction complete. I'm kind of looking forward to 1.5. Specifically, the technology that's going to be added to lower the cost of war goals, so you can conquer vast swaths of space very rapidly. Of course, you can also lose vast swaths of space very rapidly, so very exciting stuff. I'm really looking forward to that. That's some more cruisers. Yeah, I am aware that I just said, yeah, I shouldn't click that fast, but... And then did it myself immediately afterwards. Yeah, well, shit happens. What do we got? What am I even doing? Like, every single planet in this... Almost every single system in this sector has got a planet on it that I am using in some way, shape, or form. Let's take a look at our demographics, shall we? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We got a lot of humans. Minerals, social welfare program, yeah, that's to be expected. But we got powered exoskeletons and extraction patterns, so it's only a -5 bonus due to social welfare programs, which is fine by me. Our energy output is applied superconductivity plus 45%. What the hell is applied superconductivity? And why is it so ridiculously overpowered? Is it one of the recurring techs? I think it's one of the recurring texts. Yeah, it is. So we're actually on the 10th iteration of applied superconductivity. Happiness plus 20 because of rig and spice and social welfare programs. Ethics divergence, satramine, and mutagen. That's great. Oh, God. We got a lot of... Oh, Jesus. Are those are all the factory lines, I guess, that are done building cruisers? That's cool. Oh, no. I need for minerals. There we go. I remember in the early game when I was really worried about getting enough energy. This is obviously something that is kind of the thing that you need to worry about in the game itself. Let's split up this first scout force into blocks of... let's actually move this scout force over towards Panosta. And let's move you to Cradle. There's the other scout force as well. This one doesn't have a leader on it. Let's put this leader on there. I like how this leader and that leader, even though this leader is on the other side of the galaxy, it's just like, yo, what's up? I'm just hanging out. So basically, it's the bug where admirals can control multiple fleets at once, which is kind of amusing to say the least. But yeah, oh well. Yeah, we should build more cruisers. So the other question where people had, why are you building so many cruisers? Well, at this moment, as soon as I look at my fleet, my PC goes into cardiac arrest because of the sheer amount of ridiculous... See, this is the shit that happens right now. The game is frozen. There we go. Because of the sheer amount of models on screen, my CPU is just like heavy breathing, etc. So it can't handle things very well. Now, I am aware that a lot of people have been asking me, hey, man, what kind of sort of system specs you got? Because your PC seems to be performing a lot better than mine is. Well, you know, it's, I guess. It's i7 46 something K. I'm not entirely sure. I can have a look, actually. Hold on. Let me, computer management. Oh, it's device management, isn't it? Yeah. All right, device management, computer. What is in this bad boy? Processors. 4790K, and there's a 790 right next to it. So, 790, 780. There's no such thing as a 790 right next to it in order to get all the pretty graphics done. So, yeah. All right, so our capital fleet is being reinforced, which is great. I think we are ready to go to war again. And will be this year. I will send 2 military fleets, the 7th and the 1st, out to take care of the... the Handfulier, because they're the biggest problem. And then the 11th can take care of the Tigel. So we'll start positioning our fleets. As you can see, taking our fleets out costs 1,000 energy. It's, like I said, it's pretty ridiculous. So, but yeah, we're going to go and move forward down into here. And as long as we got vision, we should be fine. In the meantime, though, we need to find out where the enemy capital world is. It is down in here. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to carve a hole into their territory. Preferably go down this area where possible. Also, the Zeltec Union is starting to look very delicious. So I'm tempted to take them. The Felnol, once again, at war. I think they're a little bit bugged at the moment because they're not expanding all that much anymore. But such is life. We should be able to declare war very soon. 2 more months. Let's have a chat with all these guys here. Oh, God. Genocidal. Minus 1,000. Such is life. Oh, wow. These guys don't like us at all. Your vile policies. Well, you did try to, you know, take away my policies by going to war, and then you were subsequently crushed like a bug. So there was that. So, yeah. Sorry. Not sorry. You started it. Just saying. Well, the Tigel were the ones that started it. I just was making some living space for my people. You know, there were some natives somewhere, and they were on a size 25 continental world. How was I to say? Who was I to say no to that? You know, it's like a God's gift. Not that we're particularly a religious people, but still, you know, you get the general gist here. The House of Unzeltec Activities Committee are on your agent, Empress. That's a cool story, brah. All right, the time is now. Let's declare war. Declare war. What do we want? Ice cream. When do we want it? Now. Brius. And I cleanse that world. Alright, cool. Bayerham. We're going to cleanse that world. They also have... That's Nova Constantinople. That's one of my worlds, wasn't it? Yeah. Wait, there's multiples in there? Bayerham. Sea Planet. Citepod. Oh, right. That's probably why. Citepod. Yeah, there we go. So that's that one taken care of. And then there is 2 more in Hantan. Hantan, which is this world. Yeah. Oldor. Oldor has got 2 worlds in it. Oh, God. That's not going to happen. We can go for a humiliation, I guess. Maybe. Handfilia Republic, 120. That's actually kind of cool. Vassalize the Zeltec Union. Yeah, this will be a light war. You know, the kind of thing that you take out on like a Tuesday afternoon. And just chill out a little bit. All right, let's move our capital fleet into position. We are gonna move them out as a block. Let's send them to this black hole system, and the fleet in the box is just gonna find out where their capital fleet is hanging out. It's gonna jump into this FTL trap and see what happens. I'm not expecting too much. Is the fleet in Panosta still here? No, it's not. We're just building all these minefields everywhere. So there we go. All right, we've got a small engagement here, 20K. There is a smaller... let's see here. Yeah, that's only 20,000, so we should be able to easily crush that. We'll jump into the next system as well. This block is in the black hole over here. This block is just floating around in here, so we'll just try to trigger as many of the FTL traps as we can. There's a small transport fleet in here for some reason. I'm kind of unsure why that is. Yeah, this we're just instantly... Oh yeah, the dragon's in here as well. How could I forget about that? Okay, that's taken care of. The 2 worlds in here. Okay, so there is a couple of smaller fleets floating about. Nothing too crazy. The Nautilus Squadron. This is my main fleet. So we'll jump you over here. We're still actively adding cruisers to our fleets. So there's the Tejel Confederacy fleets. It's 180,000. We should probably look to engage them as a group. Okay, Emerald Mausoleum. Cool. Holy World service. A bunch of trash on it, really. A couple of small engagements here. They're just sending out some cruisers, but I'm not too worried about it. There's another... That's 190,000. We should be winning this engagement. I hope the losses aren't going to be too crazy. They have 38 battleships. We got a lot more. Wow. They have a lot less ships. yet their fleet power is significantly higher. Why would that be? Alright, because all of our ships are relatively specialized. I wonder if we're going to be able to swap these... yeah, I was about to say, where are we killing these attack ships yet? But they're all dying en masse right now. I wonder how bad this fight is going to go. Like, we've managed to take down most of their ships here. Losing a couple K here and there, but smaller engagements. I'm just keeping my eye on the ball. Yeah, okay, this Dejal fleet is going to die. And this Hanfalier fleet is getting wrecked as well. Very rapidly. We lost about 20,000 fleet power here. Nothing too critical. We basically just outgunned them by quite some margin. We lost a cruiser, okay, that was Emerald Mausoleum. Okay, the Hanfalier have lost their main capital fleets. Excellent. And they will lose their drop squads now as well. Excellent. So that is taken care of. Let's start hopping around their systems to start taking down pretty much everything they have. And I think I've pretty much managed to take down the... Yeah, there's a couple of small fleets in here. We will start jumping our main, my other forces back and forth here. Lost a cruiser, lost two cruisers, 7 corvettes, and 3 battleships. They lost everything. That is a significant amount. All right, what did we lose here? 15 battleships. That is a little bit more painful, but they lost significantly more. 15 battleships and 1 cruiser. Well, at least battleships are relatively easy to replace with our economy, so that is not something I am too worried about. Yeah, they're pretty much dead in the water right now. Right. What's this? We should probably do something about this over here. Alright, so we got a rogue fleet trying to get in towards our territory, so that is sometimes a thing. But that will wrap up this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked it, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you didn't like it, well, the unlike button's right there as well. And until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.